Mira always dreamed of being an artist. Not the gallery kind, the kind who painted to feel, who turned silence into color and chaos into calm. But life wasn't gentle. Her parents passed when she was 12, and she bounced between foster homes, never staying long enough to put down roots, let alone pick up a brush. She found ways to create anyway, using charcoal scraps, coffee stains, anything that could leave a mark. While others had canvas and oils, she had notebook margins and napkins. People laughed. "That's not real art," they'd say. "No one wants to see coffee rings and pencil smudges." But an old librarian named Ruth noticed her one day, hunched in the corner of the library, sketching on the back of returned book slips. Ruth didn't say much, just handed Mira a box one afternoon, a used sketch pad and a half set of colored pencils. "Don't stop," she said. "The world needs what you see." Mira kept drawing. Years passed. She worked 2 jobs, took night classes, never stopped sketching in quiet corners. One rainy afternoon, a local arts nonprofit hosted a community exhibit. With Ruth's gentle push, Mira submitted 3 pieces, all drawn using tea stains and pencil shavings. What happened next was beyond her imagination. A curator from a major gallery in the city was visiting. He saw Mira's work. Raw, emotional, nothing like the polished pieces surrounding it. He asked to meet her. "You made these?" he said. Mira nodded, nervously. He smiled. "I've never seen anyone make silence look so loud." He offered her a feature in an upcoming exhibit, a real gallery, real walls, real eyes on her art. Overwhelmed, Mira used every cent she had to buy proper supplies. Fine brushes, vibrant paints, real canvas. She painted for weeks, poured her soul into each piece. But just 2 days before the exhibit, her tiny apartment flooded during a freak storm. Everything was ruined. The brushes floated in murky water. The canvases were torn and stained. She sat in the wreckage, staring at the brown-tinged remains of her dream. Then Ruth arrived, carrying the old sketch pad and colored pencils she'd given Mira years ago. "You started with less," she said softly, "and still created magic." Mira dried her tears. She returned to what she knew best: napkins, scraps, discarded wrappers, library slips, anything that could carry color. The night of the exhibit, surrounded by pristine, polished art from rising stars, Mira's small corner stood out. Not because it was perfect, but because it was true. People crowded her display, touched by how she made something from nothing. By morning, Mira's name was all over social media, art blogs, magazines, not because of perfect paint strokes, but because her story felt real. She became a voice for forgotten artists, a reminder that creativity isn't about having the finest tools. It's about making beauty anyway. Because real art doesn't wait for permission or perfect materials. It just finds a way.